Hi, today I'll be talking about basic algebra in the AMC 10 and 12. And this is not meant to be like a problem solving session. I'll just be reviewing some of the basic concepts that you need to know for sure for algebra. And it's recommended that you go further than this, but I feel like if you know all these concepts really well and their applications, then you can definitely do well on the AMC 10 and 12. So just some background about me. I've done the AMCs since around sixth grade, and I started preparing for them much earlier. I started AOPS in like third or fourth grade, and in 2021, so last year or this year, but last competition session, I qualified for the USAMO. So I do have some experience with math competitions. So algebra, this is like one of the most used topics um, in the AMCs. So I think it's important to go over some of its basic some of its basic concepts. And this will be by no means an exhaustive list. This is just some of the things I feel like are most important and most foundational that you should know. So the first thing that I think you should know about are just basic identities. So how to manipulate them, what they are, and things like that. So some of the easy ones here. I don't believe in memorizing like all the complicated identities from the books. A lot of them are just derivations from these basic identities or like even unnecessary on the AMCs to qualify for Amy, right? But some of the basic ones I see pop up are difference of squares, right? A squared minus b squared equals a plus b times a minus b. So this one everyone should know, but it's good to review because if you don't know it, then um, you'll definitely need it on the AMCs at some point. And the other one I think you should know is difference of cubes. It's the same kind of thing, but one step higher. And I don't think you'll need to know like difference of anything higher than that because at that point it's not going to be based on knowing how to factor it. It's going to be based on some other algebraic manipulation if it's a higher power. The difference of cubes is a minus b times a squared plus ab minus no a, sorry yeah a minus b times a squared plus ab plus b squared. So I think it's good to know like a squared plus b squared and a squared plus a cubed plus b cubed as well, but those are less common. I think these are the most common. And a squared plus b squared, just for review, is just a squared plus b squared plus and sorry a plus b squared is just a squared plus b squared plus 2ab, and sum of cubes is just a plus b times a squared minus ab plus b squared. So it's just the same as the difference of cubes, but the first and second signs are flipped. So those are the most important algebraic identities, I guess, like the basic ones. Um, and then something else you should definitely know how to do is substitution for AMCs. So if you've gone through any kind of algebra course in middle or high school, you definitely know what this is. You're just solving for a variable and plugging it in. So that's what substituting is. And this is useful in finding like multiple variables. Yeah. And this kind of thing is useful in like other things, in like polynomials and things like that. If you find some of the roots or use Vietas and things like that, you can do a lot of substitution work with that.